I'm beautiful. How you doing?
Well, you know, I can't complain right now. I'm living the dream, baby.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you coming through. Now, I want to talk about how you got started in this foundation. What's the foundation? Run me through what's going on with your foundation.
Okay. So let me tell you a story. 2010, a 12-year-old boy went to Renton Walmart, bought a pair of football cleats, got on a 101 bus, was heading home. He never made it. He was shot and killed on purpose, but in the case of mistaken identity. That was my baby. This boy started his own business when he was 9 years old, mowing lawns. And he took his own money, bought his own school supplies. That particular year, he had told his dad and I he didn't want us to pay the registration fee for the upcoming football season. That's how he ended up at Walmart, because he had saw those cleats on clearance. And so he got them prepping for the upcoming season. And Alajuawan always said he wanted to make a difference in his community. This kid was notorious for feeding people. So, you know, you go to a store and you see somebody panhandling.
Yes.
Well, Alajuawan won't give you his money, but if he knows you're hungry, he's going to feed you. And so, we lost him in 2010. We started the foundation in 2012, and it's just us picking up where he left off at, because he said he wanted to make a difference in his community. So we're doing what he was doing.
I'm not speechless, but did he play for Renton Rangers?
He did.
I knew that young man.
His jersey was 77. They retired his jersey.
Don't nobody else wear that jersey no more.
Yeah, they retired their jersey.
You know, when you start, I guess because that's what made me confident enough to be around here. Being around my baller homies, man, and taking pictures and video of them. And, you know, they gave me the joke, you know, to know I guess I was good at it. They liked it. Mm-hmm. But I remember him. And I remember his story. You know, and sometimes you don't know that kid's story. You just see a smile on his face, but you don't really know what he's going through or how he's trying to keep his smile on his face. And man, I just want to say prayers to you, but like, he was fantastic. Like, he always came up and said what's up to me. You know what I mean?
And he probably had a peanut butter sandwich in his pocket because he stayed in.
Always. He always had something to eat. He always had something to eat. I ain't gonna lie to you. He always had that at the Red Memorial Stadium. It wasn't no day that came by that he had something to eat somewhere around somewhere that he can either give away or that he can eat himself. Most of the time, he was always trying to give it away to people.
Yep.
And now you have this foundation that you started in 2012, and now you still going on right now. And you still tell me some of the things that happens in the foundation, for the people, so the people would know what's going on with the foundation.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a formal introduction here.
Don't do it, girl. I ain't mad at you. I like formal.
So remember, I was talking about the backpacks and school supplies.
Yes,
this is stuff that he bought himself. These are his crayons, his glue, his ruler. And so since he did that for me and his dad, we pay it forward. And so from 2012, our inception up until now, we've served between 6,000 and 7,000 kids with free backpacks and school supplies because of that.
Because of this bag, right?
Because of that bag right there.
Because of this bag.
Mm-hmm. There's a scholarship piece for kids who want to play a sport or go to a camp. If their parents can't afford it, we help offset the cost of that. Remember, I said he told me and his dad he didn't want us to pay the registration fee.
Yes.
Sorry about my phone. The day after he died, we were in his room. This was on his dresser. I just passed this to you.
Oh, I can open it up for you.
That's his budget. That's his handwriting. He did the math.
You don't have a budget.
Yeah. And
Well,
he
that boy
figured
was great.
out
You hear me?
how much.
You see that? That boy was great. I
Yeah.
put that in front of me. That boy was great.
He did the math to figure out how many yards he needed to be cutting between April and August when football season started, so he would have his $160 registration fee to play that year. So we have a scholarship piece to help offset the cost for kids who want to play a sport or go to a camp because of that. Feeding people, we do Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving Day. My standard disclosure is if you're salt free, sugar free, gluten free, that ain't the meal for you. We fixing to jack your diet up. There is not that we don't have.
Hello, it's not diet season.
Yeah,
Okay?
we don't have stovetop stuffing and instant mashed potatoes. This is the real deal, McCoy. And again, that's from Alajuawan because he was always feeding people. So Thanksgiving, this home cooked Thanksgiving meal is because of my baby. It's us picking up
The
where he.
Aljuawan Foundation.
Yeah.
He left a lot of jewels here. I will say that, and he telling you don't be feeding these people no stovetop out here neither. Okay, you make sure you get the real deal. Stir the pot like you supposed to.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
you know what, Cuddy? Do you have that graphic of her Thanksgiving? Her Thanksgiving thing on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving Day. Yes.
Is there any details if anybody would want to come and support and want to come get a plate?
Yes. So this will take place at Tally High School. I forget the address off the top of my head.
Yep, it's right there. They'll have the address.
Okay.
Right there in there. So you guys make sure you see the flyer and continue.
Yes. So we will be there at 8:00 in the morning, starting to get everything ready. The doors are open at 11 for a meet and greet. And so at that time, that's when you come in, sit where you want to sit. We've got games, we've got checkers, Connect Four, the whole 9 yards, stuff, just different arts and crafts for the kids to do.
Yes.
And then at noon, we'll start serving and we'll serve from noon until 2. And then from 2 to 4, it's us cleaning up and getting up out of there. So any volunteers who wants to come, or if you know of anybody who needs or want, even if they don't need the meal, if they just don't feel like cooking, come. Our volunteers, we have been getting a lot of phone calls for volunteers. I invite you to come out. Anybody who wants to volunteer, I just have one mandate of the volunteers, and that is if you come and volunteer for me, you cannot be just working the entire time. I'm going to need you to eat some ham, make sure the tea is sweet, eat some cake or something. If you come and be a part of us, you got to be a part of us all the way around. You can't just come and just volunteer. You got to eat.
Ooh.
So
she putting ham hocks. She put the whole foot in that doggone grease. She about to do. I know you about to put the whole foot in there. And I just seen how you spell Alajuawan.
Yes.
Okay, because Hakeem Alajuawan.
That's
right?
actually who he's. So there's a story behind that too.
Oh, come on now.
So my husband's name is Lewis. My 3 oldest kids are all named after him. I've got little Lewis, I've got Lukita, I've got Luketra, right? And I thought, I'm getting pregnant. I'm the one that's having the morning sickness. My feet are swelling. I ain't naming nothing else Lou nothing. If I have another baby, I'm not. This man ain't doing that. And I'm the one that my body is the one that's that's suffering.
You know what?
And so when I
praise to the women, okay, all praise to the women, okay.
So
I can't even argue that.
So when I came up, expecting Alajuawan, I decided that baby was going to be named after me, and I couldn't get a boy's name out of Ayanna, but I liked Alajuawan, so I changed the spelling. And he and I have this. Oh, and I love Tupac, so his middle name is Shakur. Alajuawan Shakur Brown.
That's dope.
And so we have the same initials, ASB. That's as close as I can get to naming him after me.
You go hip hop in you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think you was at the house party too. I think you was at. Now the way you in here about to make all of this food right now on Thanksgiving Day, I really want to tell you, man. Like, you holding up legacy. You know, as a 12-year-old kid, he was striving to be great and was great at what he was doing.
Absolutely.
But you make sure his legacy is upheld, and I appreciate that, because everybody doesn't have the strength to do that. And you whipping it up. I'm talking about you about to make some sweet potato pie, okay? Some cornbread dressing, because you can't have stovetop.
That's right.
Okay, I know you got the little turkey gravy. Are you gonna have the little?
Yeah, we got giblet gravy.
Oh,
can't have
giblet
it. Can't have the dressing without
okay.
the giblet gravy. Absolutely.
Listen, I'm glad you didn't come in here with a taste of anything, okay? Because I'm trying to hold my weight until Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to not taste nothing. I'm trying to starve myself till at least Wednesday night, so I can taste everybody's food. Okay, but I want to thank you again.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you for finding Alajuawan's story worthy to be told and heard. And so
he's always worthy to me, man. That's my baller, homie, man. So.